Good evening viewers and welcome back to Ben's Gluten-Free Kitchen. So what I want to make tonight are these little Mexican cheese breads. And this is just something that I discovered by accident in a deli in Edinburgh one day. I was just in getting something for lunch and I saw on the counter it said gluten-free Mexican breads. So I tried one and they were really delicious, so I thought I'll give those a go. So just a quick shot of the ingredients. We're looking at 125 millilitres of milk and 125 grams of butter. I've also got 150 grams of self-raising flour, I've got 1 egg and 50 grams of hard cheese. So the first thing to do is to heat up the milk and the butter, and I've cut the butter up into small cubes just to help it melt easier. So I've just added that to the milk. So I'm going to give it about 1.5 minutes just to heat the milk up and just to help melt the butter. So that's the milk heated up, and I just want it hot enough to help melt the butter. And then pour that into a bowl, and then I'm whisking in the gluten-free self-raising flour. And you just need to keep whisking and making sure you have no lumps. For anyone who's made choux pastry, this is quite a similar recipe. So once I'm confident all that flour's mixed in, I just need to leave this to cool down, and then the next thing to add is the egg. And the reason for that is I don't want this mixture to cook that egg before it's time to put it in the oven. And while that's cooling down, I'm just going to pop the oven on. And I've got this around 150 degrees. I'm just going to let that heat up. So I've given that about 2 or 3 minutes just to cool down, and it's time to gently add the egg. And just a hint, crack it into a bowl, it's just easier to pour that in. And then it's gently beating that egg in, just making sure it's mixed in thoroughly. And once that's mixed in, just add the cheese and just give it a gentle stir. Then I'm just going to separate the mixture into 6 muffin moulds and put those in the oven. And then once that's done, just into the oven for around about 25 minutes. So there we have them, Brazilian gluten-free cheese breads. So I hope you found that easy to follow along, hope you give them a go. Remember to hit subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and I'll catch you next time on Ben's Gluten-Free Kitchen.